Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, or whatever time it is you find yourself watching my little video wherever you're at. It's Wednesday where I'm at. How about you? It's a beautiful Wednesday. It's starting to cloud up a little bit, but mostly the sun has been shining this morning. We got some rain last night. Looks like we may be getting some more. I don't know. But the temperature's just about perfect here. I got my windows wide open like normal, and it's the kind of morning that I feel like I should offer all of my air conditioner addicted friends a visit to teach them how to open up their windows. Maybe give a seminar on how to appreciate the wonders and beauty of natural air. Anyway, that's my jab at all my air conditioner addicted friends. I guess that officially makes this an air conditioner post, but so be it. I get what I get, I guess, huh? Speaking of posts, I started getting messages a couple days ago from people asking me if I was all right because I hadn't posted on Facebook in a while. And that's when it dawned on me that I hadn't posted on Facebook for like a week. And that is highly unusual for me. And I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to cause any concern or start any kind of mild panic or anything like that. It just happened. And I was still on Facebook. I was still, because I'm addicted. I admit it. I'm horribly addicted to Facebook and social media in general, and my device that I used to call a phone, but it's hardly ever used as a phone. But I was there, scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, liking people's posts, commenting on people's posts, like somebody would post a meme and I'd like it, and then the second person would post the same meme and I'd skip right past it, and then the third person and the fourth person and the fifth person would post the same exact meme over and over and over. Sorry. But anyway, I was there, and I'm trying to fight this Facebook addiction. This social media addiction. I'm trying to put this thing down every once in a while, because during the pandemic and during my own trial, this has been my only real connection with people, my source of entertainment, But it was interesting being kind of an observer of Facebook instead of an active participant. And I realized that something got verified for me, is that the propensity towards misunderstanding on Facebook or any of the social media platforms really that rely on written word, the propensity for misunderstanding is freaking huge, man. Because, as the old saying goes, there is no sarcasm font. There isn't. There is no tone of voice font. There's no "I'm just fucking with you" font. It's easy to misunderstand. I started just writing to people in such a way that just, not trying to act like, just being myself, writing how I write, and hoping that the people that know me would understand what I said, and that doesn't always work. For instance, let's say I write, somebody makes a comment to me, and I write the words, now, how did you read those words in your mind? How would you read those if they came up in a comment or on Facebook? Do you hear "fuck you" or do you hear "fuck you"? I mean, there's a big difference there, right? It's just so easy to misunderstand. Another case in point, if I write the words, now did you hear "I know" or "I know"? So sometimes you just got to stop and ask yourself, is your perception of what somebody just said what they actually meant? Because there's been this meme floating around for quite a while that says a different version of you exists in the minds of everyone that knows you, and not just everyone that knows you. There's a different version of you that exists in every person that knows you, has met you, knows of you. Every person that sees you walking around forms an opinion, whether they know it or not. They make a judgment. There's a different version of you, and the version you have of your own self doesn't exist to anyone but you. And sometimes I think that people's reactions to what I post on Facebook or things I say reveals more how the kind of person they think I am than it does the kind of person I actually am, because their interpretation of just like those simple words can it changes the meaning of the intent of a comment or a piece, and it shows kind of what you think of another person, depending on how you interpret what they say. So I just encourage everybody, and I try to do this myself. I'm not perfect. I'm not a dog or a cat. I'm just a person trying my damnedest to do good things. Just take a moment and think again. Read whatever they wrote again, and try to change the tone of voice. I'll say fuck you to a friend of mine in that fuck you kind of way, and somebody else will read the comment and think, well, God, that was rude. And no, it wasn't rude. It was me fucking with somebody. So anyway, just take a moment to think about the person who you comment. Do you know that person? If you do, ask yourself, are they really trying to be mean or rude or start a fight, or is there a possibility you just misunderstood what they said? Just be aware that just because you have a perception of something doesn't mean that's the truth. I have to do that all the time. That's what I'm learning at my Monday meetings. And I guess that's the message today. It took me a long time to get this one out. My knees are aching, my legs are asleep, and I'm going to have to sit here on the floor for quite a while before I can get up. But anyway, hey, we're all in this together, aren't we? We should be, because we're all we got. Make the world a better place for each and every one of us, including yourself. Be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself a break once in a while. Peace, love, understanding. One love, my friends. One.